Did I not tell you that throughout Tinubu presidency, he will be subjected under serious blackmail? They use Osama bin Laden. And when they are done with him, they eliminated him. They used Saddam Hussein. They used him in the Middle East to checkmate Iran and these other hotheads in the Middle East. And when they are done with him, they eliminate him. In the spy world, it's a very serious offense, so double agent. There are more things that this man have done to Nigeria that I cannot open my mouth and say it. Precious, if I begin to tell you the story of this terrorism, even you here, you'll be shocked. They choose the very bad ones among us to give them power so that they can get what they want from them. Why do you think they don't want to see Obi? Nigerians, oh yeah, over to you. Don't say you did not hear.
Welcome to Precious Enyi TV. Always a delight to be with you. So today on Precious Enyi TV, if you'd recall on social media, Tinubu is CIA has been trending. Tinubu is CIA has been trending. And you may be wondering why it is trending. This is because investigative journalist David Hundeyin, you know, say him and one journalist for abroad, Aaron Greenspan, been carry what Matago court under Freedom of Information Act for Obodo Igbo land, US, to go get information wey concern the activities of our President Bola Tinubu when he in the US and waiting lead them to forfeiting that $360,000 and $460,000 wey be say he been forfeit to US. So when they come begin release the small documents, they come begin redact them. That means they cover in name. They come begin cover the side where the name of our president dey for inside those documents. So Aaron Greenspan and then David Hundeyin come still carry go court to tell the court say for these ones who wanna release, they may say they will release 2,500 copies every month for the past 5 months, but they release only 1 month or so. They don't release much, but they can't carry go court go tell and say for the ones the one I don't release so far, help us, tell us, uncover that name, all the places wanna read that, that's wanna cover Tinubu name, wanna cover Tinubu name from inside. Make una help me comot that Tinubu name, because now our right under Freedom of Information Act for inside United States for us to know wetin where in name they attached to this, because now wetin we suppose, because that's the right of every US citizen because of freedom of information. So guess what? The different agencies of the United States of America, make I even call their name, the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, all of them come together, come respond to this particular matter. For inside their response, when they respond, they come talk, say, say they no go fit, they no go fit, comot, open up in name for inside that, the files and when they don't issue, na say because of say, na current assets to the DIA. That's person where they give them information. I go read them as in use post time, or no be saying I may talk up. This is exactly how David Hundeyin posted it. But first of all, let's even know these agencies that responded to this. The first agency is the CIA. The CIA stands for Central Intelligence Agency. And what is the duty of the Central Intelligence Agency, right? So you may also need to know the Central Intelligence Agency focuses on intelligence gathering and analysis for the president and the cabinet. Did you hear that? They focus on intelligence gathering and analysis for the president and the cabinet, and with a focus on foreign countries and their citizens. With a focus on foreign countries and their citizens. So if President Tinubu, they give the assets to CIA, and CIA, they focus on to gather intelligence for the president and the cabinet, focusing on foreign countries and their citizens. That means, could it be that the president is giving information about some African countries and their citizens to the CIA? That is Tinubu. The Tinubu involved, because they did not mention president. They said Tinubu, so Moko no assume Tinubu president. Please, I take that back. So assuming they say Tinubu, they give them information on the CIA access in terms of the same way they give them information. Does it mean he gives information on what's happening in Nigeria and the citizens of Nigeria to the United States, which, by the way, is supposed to pose a lot of danger to the national security of the country? Now, this is why it is trending. Let's read further the purpose and the purpose of the the CIA. They say again, the CIA is a member of the U.S. intelligence community, IC, and reports to the Director of National Intelligence. Now, the CIA is not a law enforcement agency and is prohibited from collecting information on U.S. operations. That's one. So, more check the second U.S. agency where they involved. That is the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Now, a primary law enforcement agency, that's what they are, that enforces more than 200 categories of federal laws. The FBI has a domestic focus, yes, with field offices in major cities and resident agencies in smaller cities. The FBI also conducts international investigations, working with other countries and security services. Then we could go to the last one, will be the DEA. The DEA will be the other third agency will follow, respond to this appeal with David Hunde and in other friend or inside US, request for. The DEA now a single mission agency that enforces. In fact, the name starts from Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration. Rings a bell? Okay. Drug Enforcement Administration. Now, there be single mission agency where they enforce drug laws. The DEA works with other agencies, including the FBI, on cases where their jurisdiction overlap. This won't shock you, but let's go straight to the matter then where they grant as if they say David Hunde use poster. Maybe we even go straight to the post because sometimes they say, Lisa, no one person see, but it's a darling now Python. Now they become. So maybe we go straight to waiting David post and how it take poster. First, he say yesterday in federal courts, the CIA, the FBI, and DEA, where these agencies were going to explain to you their jurisdiction and their function and their full meaning. Say they filed a memorandum opposing our motion for summary judgment in the FOIA disclosure case about President Bola Tinubu's drug trafficking investigation records, where we are seeking to have the redactions removed from the partially released files. I don't tell you, I don't explain this from the beginning already. No need to regurgitate. Yeah? Quoting him further on his tweet, he says, in the filing, the CIA effectively confirmed that Nigeria's sitting president is an active CIA asset. The CIA effectively confirmed that Nigeria's sitting president is an active CIA asset. An excerpt from the CIA filing reads. Make a read them. Quoting the excerpt, he said, human sources can be expected to furnish information to the CIA only when they are confident that the CIA can and will do everything in its power to prevent the public disclosure of their cooperation. Make I explain now. I need to explain. And they say human beings, that is sources where they like human being, we carry human nature, go fit decide to be informants, to give information to the CIA. Only if they confident everything will consign them and the information will they give, the CIA go fit protect them from it and prevent to cast that news publicly, to cast their matter publicly. Do you understand now? If you remember, when President Bola Tinubu, when Atiku carried this matter go court to seek for some of the information, Aaron Greenspan and then Hunde carried this matter go court, made them, under Freedom of Information Act. Remember, say they've been right. They say Tinubu lawyers, right? Say may they not release the document, say because it could do a grievous harm.
Yes.
Say if they release the document, it could do a very grievous harm. So could this be part of the grievous harm? Let's go further and read what David said. So it says, the excerpt from this court filing yesterday, it says, in the case of person who has been operating with the CIA, official confirmation of that cooperation could cause the targets to take retaliatory action against that person or against their family or friends. So if we release now, the people where they target them will fit targets the person or their family or friends. It also places in jeopardy every individual with whom the cooperating individual has had contact. That is, it go jeopardize, it go put at risk everybody where be say, this person will don't cooperate with us, don't come in contact with. Assuming say, the Tinubu way they talk about now, contact with Darlington. So it also jeopardize that lady's life. That's what they're trying to say. So as sources, first, the indiscretion of the source in a chain of intelligence sources can damage an entire spectrum of sources. As such, confirming or denying the existence of records on a particular foreign national, like Tinubu, that's what they said, reasonably could be expected to cause damage to U.S. national security by indicating whether or not the CIA maintained any human intelligence sources related to Tinubu and identifying any access or lack of access any such sources had to intelligence concerning him. Now, one of the key points or key paragraph for inside this matter with the DIA file or with the oppose, they say we oppose full unredacted disclosure of the DEA's Bola Tinubu heroin trafficking investigation records because we believe that while Nigerians have a right to be informed about their government or what their government is up to, they do not have a right to know what their president is up to. That is, they say the reason why they go oppose, they go say no, make them no comot, make them comot the cover where they cover Tinubu name for inside the drug trafficking and heroin trafficking case where they say they be released. Say they oppose them, say they no agree for them. Say why they no go green now? Because of say why Nigerians get the right to know what in their government they do or they do. But Nigerians don't get the right to know what the person, their president, Bola Tinubu, they do or they do. The last time we checked, as a president, is he serving himself or he's serving the entire country? And shouldn't the country know what their president is up to? In the United States, where they are saying this, where this law enforcement agency, DEA, is saying this, do they have the right to know what their president, Joe Biden, is doing or not while in office? Do they have the right to know what Joe Biden is doing in office or not? What Barrister Darlington, that preamble was very long, but it was very necessary to create a background to this conversation in Nigerians and understand what we talk about. Oh yeah, make we go, Barrister Darlington. Also, this one do me.
Precious.
Sir?
In a normal clan, the National Assembly should wedding. Seriously.
This National Assembly.
You
mean the one where Akpabio the lead?
I'm telling you.
We say anything what Tinubu bring them.
If we have a National Assembly, they should take this matter up. But do we have?
Barrister Darlington, as I talk to you, don't say no mainstream media, all the newspapers, according to you, all the Lagos Ibadan press, all the television, no media house don't carry this story.
They will not.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
They will not. That will tell you where we are. Have you seen it now that thing we have been shouting all this while? The chicken is coming home to roost. So the US packaged Tinubu for us. That's just the simple explanation.
Yes. So now what does this thing mean?
Yeah, there are other non-state actors like the drug cabal, the drug barons all over his friends in the drug business. They must have had a hand in Tinubu's election. All this one that he bought himself into power, he brought a lot of money, he did this, he did this. You can see where the sources are coming from. If the CIA want to use you, precious, they can package you, they can fund you, they can do everything to make sure that you are in a strategic position in your country where they can be using you to do whatever they want to do. Did I not tell you that throughout Tinubu presidency, he will be subjected under serious blackmail? That's what they do. They use Osama bin Laden. And when they are done with him, they eliminated him. They use what's this man in Iraq?
Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein. They use him in the Middle East to checkmate Iran. And these other hotheads in the Middle East. And when they are done with him, they eliminate him. My dear.
So in the talks, Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden be access to CIA.
Yes.
Are you serious? Maybe the access like this.
Yes, there is a record. That's what they do. I look at Nigeria, the strategic position of Nigeria in West Africa, in Africa.
The most populous black nation.
So getting somebody who is their own man there is very vital to the CIA. Only God knows what this man has done to us. Precious, I told you before now, did I not tell you that Tinubu will be under serious blackmail by the CIA and FBI? All this one that we are going to release some documents. We are going to, then when that time comes, you not see anything. They are just warning Tinubu. And whenever they say that, he will now go and do some backyard business with them and say, please don't, and then they will slow down.
But all these things don't be just things. I be want to say whether it be insinuations or so, but
no, but when I was saying it, you didn't pay attention to me now. You didn't listen to me. Thank God you are seeing it now. I said there are more to come. It's not that when we say you ask me where is my evidence, where is my source.
No, yeah, now YouTube, I'm not gonna ask you. Let's see what you talk now. You could use your mouth, carry.
So what you are saying now is that go and read one book written by Freddie Forsyth on this double agent. In the spy world, is a very serious offense. So double agent. If you see how this thing are done in the spy world,
So you try to say somebody in a double agent, right?
Of course.
By double agents, you mean Nigerian agent and
US agent. Yes, of course.
So it's supposed to be serious offense.
A very serious offense. Whichever one gets you first will eliminate you because of the damage you will do to the other agents. That's why he said that if he knows me, if he knows me, he will now compromise me.
Yes.
So they wouldn't want that. They want to eliminate him before he compromise other people. That's why if they give you
and if the person who want to get them come, the person will get the family members, get everybody who surround them, because they don't know what thing go don't tell all
exactly. That's why they give you a fire. There's a fire. They call it vial, VIAL. They give you that capsule in your pocket. Whenever you are compromised,
son and die.
Exactly. That's what they do in the spy world, because the torture where you go get, for you to spill the bean, they will put a lie detector in your head for you to spill the bean to tell them what you know. That's I am telling you, I've read this book, so that nobody will tell me anything about it. There are more things that this man have done to Nigeria that I cannot open my mouth and say it. I mean it. This thing that is there in Asoro, he's not the person.
So, Barrister Darlington, this kind of thing now, this spy agents where they say come on CIA spy and the CIA is accent when they say it be now according to this court document they release. You feel saying that before the forfeiture or after the forfeiture or part of the forfeiture agreement we say, oh, as you forfeit now, you go they give us so and so. Now under this grant, now go feed you go.
That was when they started packaging him for Nigerian president.
From that time when forfeiture.
That was when this say he had been preparing to be Nigerian president since Adama. It's a lie. It was when this thing happened. He now said, okay, you see, when this thing happened, please, I want to be Nigerian president. Can you people back me? I will do everything for you. In fact, I will give you everything you need. Just make sure that I get there. That was when this thing started. That was when this thing started. So all this one that they are hiding is profile and all that. You think it's for nothing? No. It's because of this thing. But my fear is how much damage this man have done to Nigeria, because I told you, he is ready to sell Nigeria just for his own selfish interests. I told you this in several times. You didn't listen to me. Look at it. It's coming up. I mean, did I not tell you? I told you. That is what is going on. That's what this American CIA this year, that's what they do. You see that they are invisible. No. They use you to trace you. They use you to give them information about you. And when they start acting on it, the whole world be wondering, how did they this happen? How did they? Do you know the person that told them where Osama bin Laden is before they trace him to Pakistan? Abatabel. Do you know the person? My dear, don't go there. You see this CIA, they are not as invisible as you think. It's just that they play on the psychology of the human person. When they have a hold on you on something that will destroy you, they will use it against you, and you will not have any escape route. They will not make a deal for you, and you cannot say no, because if you say no, they will say okay, no problem. So you now consider your sources where you are going and giving these people information. After all, what do you have to lose?
So
You see,
by Darlington, so for when David posed this thing, he can't talk say, well, he won't see what Trump could do when they come into office. You feel say Trump will
no,
because Trump go won't protect the interest of the country against that of consign us.
Yeah.
So you feel say Trump could fit also uphold this stand with the FBI, CIA,
yeah.
and
No, they will advise
DEA
him. It depends on the level of intelligence they are getting from Tinubu concerning Nigeria and West Africa and remember when Niger happened, that could happen. Kamala Harris told Tinubu to do something. Oh, that's how she put it. She called Tinubu direct and said, do something. Even though Niger is not their colony, why are they interested? You see, are you getting it now? Yes, because they are using him to get all these things that you are using them. Even these terrorists that are going on Nigeria, my dear, everybody is aware. Why do you think Tinubu look the other side? Precious, if I begin to tell you the story of this terrorism, even you here, you'll be shocked. I'm not joking. It's not that we cannot say it. Seriously. These are facts. Even the name they gave, ask yourself, why is it that Nigerian government don't want to do anything about this terrorism? It's part of the deal. Precious, they can destroy Nigeria because of their selfish interests. That is why nobody want to do anything.
All this one way they talk, the fear person.
Yes,
so
now.
President incident, how possibly can't they say this deal could also, because this deal now it don't happen during that Babangida or before the Abacha time, the way Abacha then they chase him.
Why do you think Abacha was eliminated? Oh, you didn't know? Abacha it was international conspiracy that eliminated Abacha. Didn't you know?
Because I won't be
he blocked them. He didn't want to hear. He knew what is going on now. He refused them to penetrate.
That's so because they won't talk say Abacha we know say Tinubu help fight Abacha and they fight for democracy then. But somehow now Bagudu will be Tinubu will be Abacha 5 and 6. Can't become Tinubu
right hand man.
Right now. So and the Chagri also be help Abacha London money. But the Chagri now said they according to people where they talk say they in a good relationship with the president. So how come most of the people where they in good terms with the Abacha come become your own friend, but you were fighting this same man?
That was a subterfuge. It was a decoy. You don't know how this thing happens.
That makes him the master strategist people say he is.
In the international spy ring, this is a decoy. Throw a red herring that divert the attention of the people to this direction where you are going this direction. That fish they call red herring, go and check. Whenever you want to pick it inside the river, it will ruffle the water. And you'll be looking at that place where the water is ruffled. Meanwhile, the fish don't go far away where that guy is. That what is happening is a skill. And he's using it in his government. Look at all this thing. Whenever he says something, it should divert attention of the people. Why he's moving where he's going to. Can't you see it? Ask yourself, why is it that nobody want to stamp out the terrorism?
So Barrister Darlington, wetin come be the plea? If this thing we CIA talk na true, saying be the accent, and if truly if the Tinubu wey they mention, now the Tinubu wey be say we all know, the most popular Tinubu wey we all know, wey fit by chance be the president of Nigeria. If that is true, because right now we don't even know, they not talk say president of Nigeria, they just say Tinubu. You understand? So if not true, say na so it take be. Wetin be the implication of this to Nigeria and the security of Nigeria?
Yes, it means that you are just an empty. You are just moving empty. This country now, our security and everything about us is just in the hands of the CIA. As I'm talking to you now. That is why I told you here. Remember, last September they are supposed to release some documents on Tinubu, but all of a sudden nothing. I told you that they are not going to release anything because if they want, why do you give us a 3 months notice ahead? Something you want to do in September, you start announcing it in June. That by September they are going to release on. I said there is a reason for that. It's a warning to Tinubu that look, if you don't do something by September. So that one now made him to go and now push some button. Did they release anything in September? The answer is no. So why did they make that announcement ahead of time? That is how they operate. They are going to untwist you for you to give them what they want. That's the truth.
All right. So
it's a very serious issue. But Who will talk? Precious. This type of revelation now is not that I've seen the Tinubu CIA. After saying hey, what happened?
So
the business is still going on now.
So, but that what it means is that the CIA too, they not indict themselves and also indict our country by even admitting that a Tinubu, who is perhaps the president of the country, because of him, like they write the FOIA, say he's their asset. Is that not indicting for a country, for CIA to even agree? Say the person are their access. By that, stating say the person they give them information.
My dear, they do this in when there is a weak government. Can they do it in China? The answer is no. Can they do it in India? The answer is no. They choose weak government. They make sure that your government is weak before they can enter and do this type of thing with you. That's the truth. Go and look at how Tinubu came into government. Go and check. If it is in a normal climb, will Tinubu come into governor with all the baggages he have? If that one, the one that even surprised me most was that of Virginia, the social security number he collected from Virginia, whereas he had never stepped foot in Virginia state for one day. So how did he collect that social security number from that state? Yet American FBI kept quiet over. It's a criminal offense that is, in fact, if they indict him, they can arrest him. Do you know that all of a sudden Tinubu have not been going to US? Whenever there is anything in US, he will send either Shetima or somebody else. So he's beginning to, or rather there is a subtle threat and all that. He's afraid of being embarrassed by journalists or some state officials. That's what is going on. So with this revelation, are you sure you are the only one seeing this thing? This thing is all over the world now. All the intelligence community all over the world, they have seen this document. So they now know who is Nigerian president.
So what did it mean to Nigeria and Nigerians?
It shows you that we are nothing. We are just empty vessels parading and claiming to be giant of Africa. Meanwhile, they have opened our intestine and see what we ate yesterday night. Nigeria is just moving hollow, empty hollow. Something that there is nothing inside. They have seen us finish. All because of what? Tinubu. He wants to be president. Now he has sold us. Only God knows what he has given them so far as information.
But this information will be about our country, Nigeria, maybe about other countries.
Mostly Nigeria. If they get Nigeria, they've gotten WhatsApp, they have gotten Africa. What else? If they get even this Nnamdi Kanu that is under detention, my dear, if you know the conspiracy around him, if you know what is going on around Nnamdi Kanu, you'll be shocked yourself. It's all part of the deal. That's why they kept quiet. I ask you again, why is it that nobody want to probe those 400 names that they gave them as those who are sponsoring terrorism? Precious, have you asked yourself that question? Why are these people coming in? One terrorist group after the other. Who is making the ground fertile for them?
And they get money to us and people from other countries. It makes people from other countries to come to a sovereign state to operate and disturb the peace of the sovereign state and its citizens. And we go let them operate, then we go come and fear them.
So that will tell you, the military and the police and DSS, over to you. You have seen this document. You now know who your president is. It's no longer a question of we don't know. They have given you the intel. So let nobody come and tell us, give us intelligence. You need it. The one they gave you, what did you do with it? You cannot act on it because of what? The man who's supposed to act, his hands have been tied. That is why this man cannot talk. All this thing that he's doing in office is just small screen. In reality, I told you here from day one, when that thing happened, I said Tinubu will be in bondage throughout his presidency. Any day he refused to cooperate, pressure, you see what will happen. They will do away with him like these other people. You can't do anything now. They are the world power. Can't you get it? But all this thing they are collecting from Nigeria, they now know us. They now know our liver and our kidney, the size and everything. That's what the CIA normally do. Especially that CIA. They want to know everything about every content. All the hotheads in Nigeria, they know them. They know their profile. They know those who can make trouble and all that. And they will tell you ahead of time, oh yeah, do this. Those military men they remove from guard brigade, artillery brigade. Do you know the intelligence that came before they were removed? Do you know? They know you more than yourself now, pressure. That's what these people are doing. So that their man will remain in office. That is the truth.
Thank you.
That is what they are doing all over the world. It's not just, but in Nigeria, it is worse because of the person of Tinubu. I don't know how CIA and America started loving such persons with the bad. They choose the very bad ones among us to give them power so that they can get what they want from them. Why do you think they don't want to see COB? They know he has a clean record. So that is what happened.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
this man, my fear here is that the level of the extent of damage he must have done to our security, our economy, our life, our infrastructure, everything, our military might. Precious, this thing, he will give it to them. I'm telling you. Yes, that's
What do you think?
That's not what I think. That's the first thing they go for. They want to know your strength, everything about you. That is what you see.
But he swear to protect these people now.
Oh, really? Is he protecting you? Precious, is it? Just look at his action. Is he matching his words?
Thank you, Barrister Darlington. Time don't go make a let you go do your thing.
So that is what we are out. Nigerians, oh yeah, over to you. Don't say you did not hear. That's what I've been shouting since last year, that this man will make the worst president in Nigeria. Nobody listened. That's it. They did it with Buhari, but on a limited scale. They did it with Buhari, but on a limited scale. This person now, because of the baggages he's carrying, they now saw him as a very good asset.
All right, thank you, Nigerians. Thank you, Barrister Darlington, for stopping by. First of all, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to Precious in your
Thank you, Precious.
And then what you've heard, I'd like you to drop your comments under comments, like, most importantly, subscribe, turn on the notification button. We'll always talk about most of the things that we may not be able to talk about on radio, especially the way we want to talk about it on radio, because it's a regulated medium. So we will talk about it here. I appreciate all of you. I'm looking forward to seeing your responses on that post. Thank you.